understood, the 23-year-old Naina was found hanging at her in-laws' residence late last night. Her husband took her body and left it right outside of the hospital before going ahead and fleeing from outside the hospital. And the in-laws as well are no longer present in their homes. This has led to a lot of people stating that they killed 23-year-old Naina simply because she did not give them the amount of dowry that they expected. And we understand that Naina's parents, a furious lot, along with a bunch of relatives, arrived at their in-laws' house and started vandalizing the house property. So the parents of 23-year-old Naina, you can see that they are inconsolable and unable to believe that their daughter is no more. It is understood that they are stating it is a dowry death. Absolute shocking incident coming to light there. What has definitely led to Naina's parents saying the same is because the in-laws have fled soon after the incident, and it is understood that the husband as well left Naina's body right outside the hospital and absconded. And this morning, soon after they received the news, they came together at Naina's in-laws' residence, and as you can see, damaged property. We have seen many such cases coming to light wherein the in-laws harass the woman and her parents for dowry when they are unable to provide the necessary amount. To a great extent, to many times it leads to deaths as well. And in this particular case, that's exactly what seems also has gone absconding. My colleague Verghese joins us over the phone lines with more information. Verghese, any confirmation that it is a dowry death?
Well, what we know at present, Akshita, is that Manjunath and Naina were in fact married a year ago, and they lived in KHB colony. Now, 6 months ago, the parents of Naina are alleging that Manjunath in fact changed tactics and was in fact asking for a huge amount of in terms of dowry and was harassing their daughter. They also allege that she she had in fact had to experience a lot of domestic trauma and violence also, and this was one of the reasons why she has been complaining to them. But they had in fact told her that she needs to live with her husband and has to in fact sacrifice and bear with the pain till he understands that till they get him dowry. But then what happened was that they defaulted on the day when they were supposed to give him the amount, and after what they came to know yesterday that their daughter had hung herself. And what Manjunath has done is that he's left her body at the hospital, and after that he's gone absconding. Now, Manjunath was working in a company in Suratkal. Now, the police are trying to trace him, but at present, Naina's relatives are so angered about the matter that they've in fact ransacked the entire house of Manjunath and his relatives. In fact, Manjunath's relatives are also missing. The police have launched a hunt for them. Now, cases have been filed against both the parties. Naina's relatives have been filed for barging into the house and destroying willful destruction of property, while on the other hand, a case of dowry harassment has also been filed against Manjunath. But Manjunath is still at large. He's not been taken into custody at present, Akshita.
Right, Verghese. So also, of course, is there any history to this case as such? Have Naina's parents alleged that she has been ill-treated along the same context in the past as well?
Well, Naina's parents have been alleging that Manjunath has been, in fact, harassing her for the last 6 months with regards to giving him a dowry, and he's been, in fact, demanding a huge amount of money from them. They, in fact, pacified her, sending her back to his house, saying that they will look into the matter. But because they defaulted on the day of payment is apparently why Manjunath became quite cruel to her, and they suspect that if there's some kind of foul play and that Manjunath knows the truth, that is why he left the body unattended at the hospital and went absconding, Akshita.
Right, Verghese, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Shocking incident coming to light. Of course, a lot more clarity is required as to whether this is a dowry death, but the parents of Naina stating that she has been under immense pressure from her in-laws to go ahead and pay a huge amount as dowry. She had come running back to her parents, and her parents had sent her back stating that they would provide the amount because they defaulted to provide it at the time stated by Naina's in-laws. It looks like, according to them, of course, that Naina's in-laws went ahead and killed their daughter. Moving on, it's official. Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif will attend Narendra Modi's swearing-in ceremony on Monday. The PMLN spokesperson denied that there were any differences between the civilian government and the Pakistani army over his visit. Nawaz Sharif will join other SAARC country leaders in the ceremony. The Pakistan government sources confirmed that the bilateral meet between Nawaz Sharif and Narendra Modi will take place on the sidelines of the oath ceremony. Well, in fact, we understand that the Pakistani Prime Minister has finally gone ahead and confirmed that he will be coming to New Delhi for the swearing-in ceremony. We have to also keep in mind that he will be accompanied by his Foreign Secretary as well as his advisor Tariq Azmi. And it will be a two-day visit to Delhi wherein he will meet the Prime Minister-elect Narendra Modi after the swearing-in ceremony as well. There will be talks that will take place between them, post which he will also meet with the president, and after that will make his way back to Pakistan. No doubt this is a huge development with regards to Indo-Pak relations, which have soared over the last many years to a great extent. It is understood that while an official word hasn't come in yet, the advisor to Mr. Nawaz Sharif has confirmed that he will be present. Of course, we are awaiting that official statement to come out as well. In fact, there has been hectic talks within Pakistan with regards to whether Nawaz Sharif should attend or should he not. It is understood that there was a lot of talk, in fact, that the Pakistan army was not for Nawaz Sharif being a part of the swearing-in ceremony, but going by what everyone took, he has gone ahead and said that he will be a part of the swearing-in ceremony. And Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has been invited for the swearing-in of Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister. However, sources say that the Chief Minister is expected to skip the event. The Chief Minister quoted controversy over his Narahara comment and faced flack over the matter from the BJP as well as its leaders in the state. And keeping that in mind, it could be a pretty embarrassing situation for Siddaramaiah if he does go ahead and make his way for that particular swearing-in ceremony. But come what may, this will not put across the best of examples, keeping in mind that he is the Karnataka Chief Minister. For a good relation between the state and the centre, Siddaramaiah ideally should be present for the swearing-in ceremony. But of course, there's been no confirmation as such as to whether he will be present or not.